Last week here on Thursday Night Thunder, Mitch Brown and Team Bigfoot from the Outlaw Motorsports race team took home their 6th Thursday Night Thunder championship. They are reigning on top here tonight, looking to carry the checkered flag into the new year.
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the last show of 2021 as we get ready to close out the December season and the entire 2021 year. Mitch Brown is on top in Team Bigfoot here tonight from Outlaw Motorsports, currently carrying the checkered flag, and they're looking to hold on to it, but he has got a lot of top dogs knocking on his back door. They are trying to take that flag and the overall points championship right here tonight as we close out the December season. And moving right along with round 1 action here as we close out week 5, taking a look at the first half of round 1 matchups. Taurus takes on Higher Education, then we'll see El Toro Loco take on BKT, then the Crash Test Dummy takes on Iron Warrior, and to close out the first half of round 1, Hot Wheels takes on the Gravedigger. Now, up first is JR Seasock in that brand new Higher Education. He hasn't had much luck out here in that brand new truck, but he is set to take on Logan Wallard in the Taurus Chevrolet out of Granite City, Illinois, and Logan Wallard has been on a consistent path all season long. He wants to put the big bad bow tie in the winner's circle here to close out the December season and the year 2021. Bow Truck stays at the line. Who goes to round 2? There's a green light now. Bow Truck's off to a great start. Down the straight, up and over no man's land here, and a close shootout to the end. But I believe your winner is going to be Taurus, Logan Wallard, in the Chevrolet out of Granite City, Illinois, picking up the win. Next up here in round 1 is Carson Wells, another team driver out of Wells Motorsports. Hasn't been having too much luck. He is set to take on Bad Weather Racing's very own Jason Craddock in the BKT machine. There you see him staged in the far lane, a one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. He's looking to put El Toro Loco on the shelf early here tonight. Who's going to move on to round 2? We're about to find out. There's a green light now. They're off to a good start. Jason Craddock got a lead on him. Toro trying to come back. And Jason Craddock and BKT puts the crazy bull on the trailer. We'll see him up in round 2 coming up next. Next up here in round 1 action, though, this guy has been on a rail all season long. Finally got the Iron Warrior dialed in. That's Sean Ryan behind the wheel. He is set to take on Kieran Adams out of the K&J Motorsports race team. He is representing Crash Test Dummy here tonight, a one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. Kieran was a rookie just last season. He knows how to get the job done, but Sean Ryan's a rookie this season. Let's see what these two bad boys are going to do down the straight stretch. Ford Oval's going at it up and over no man's land, and Kieran turns it over. What a race across the finish line. Two rookies going head-to-head here in round 1 action, and I'm not sure who got the win. We're going to go back down now and take a look at the MTA replay. Looks like Sean Ryan and the Iron Warrior got him coming off the line as they go up and over the first jump right here. You see Crash Test Dummy trying to come back on him. High sides on that far set of cars, and it's going to be Sean Ryan and Iron Warrior picking up the win here in round 1. What an incredible race. Kieran Adams letting it all hang out. And next up, Mark Galloway, another rookie this season that has been on a rail in that Hot Wheels Ford. He is set to take on the Outlaw, Joshua Wells, two-time Thursday Night Thunder champion in the Gravedigger out of Kill Devil Hills, North Carolina, staged over there in the far lane. He wants to put the Chevy panel wagon on top here tonight, but the rookie has got a chip on his shoulder. He wants to knock off the Gravedigger early in round 1. Here's the green light now. Both of them hard off the line now, dead even down the straight, up and over the cars here, and what a race across the line. And I apologize for my voice. I'm fighting a little bit of a cold, but what an incredible race coming across the line. Gravedigger and Hot Wheels letting it all hang out here in round 1. We're going back right here to take another look. Maybe a slight lead to the Gravedigger, but it's not much. Watch him come up and over no man's land. Mark Galloway putting the 4 horsepower down, and right there, we'll freeze frame it. Josh Wells, by about half a tire, gets the win over Hot Wheels. What an incredible race here in round 1 action. Next up, we've got new kid on the block, Ethan Wagner, in the Cyclops Chevrolet. He's set to take on Aaron Church, one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, in that brand new Bakugan Dragonoid. Still getting it dialed in, working the bugs out of a brand new truck, representing his own team, Sky High Racing, and he'd love to go out of this season with a bang and a victory Ethan Wagner in the far lane winless thus this season. He's looking to turn it around as we go green. Looks like Ethan got him off the line. Bakugan trying to play catch up. Oh, look out. It's Cyclops. Turns the truck over. Does not quite make it across the finish line and turns the truck over. Dragonoid is in round 2. And next up here in round 1, Wildman Ryan Johnson brings the bad Brodozer back to the line. He is set to take on another new kid who hasn't picked up a win yet this season. That's Peanut. Stays there in the far lane, and Metal Militia. Now, the rookie has been trying to turn things around. They're trying to get the truck set and dialed in. Had a couple of rollovers earlier this season. They think they've got it dialed in here tonight to take on longtime veteran Ryan Johnson in Brodozer. There's a green light now. They're dead even down the straight stretch, up and over the cars, and look out! The rookie putting the screws to Brodozer. But I believe Ryan Johnson in Brodozer is the winner, and you got to give the rookie credit. Look at that! Hanging right there with Brodozer. What an incredible race. We have got a lot more great action yet to come here in round 1. Brodozer gets the win, but now it's his teammate, Jeffrey Skipper, 5-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, U.S. Air Force Afterburner, now set to take on 9-time Thunder champion, representing Wells Motorsports. That's Rich Wagner, the very first ever Thunder champion. He is set and ready to go, looking for title number 10 here tonight to close out the December season. Wells Motorsports takes on Johnson Motorsports. There's a green light. Wagner got him off the line. Skipper trying to play catch up and over the cars, and Skipper turns it over. Rich Wagner in the Wild Hair Chevrolet planting down the big bad bow tie horsepower. Jeffrey Skipper turning the truck over as we take another look down the straight stretch. You see Rich Wagner has about half a truck lead, but watch Jeffrey Skipper here in the near lane. Flying high, hits that second set of cars, loses control, rocks up and rolls over. Your winner, Rich Wagner in Wild Hair. And next up here in competition as we close out round 1, the Crazy Cat Jason Wook out of Johnson Motorsports race team bringing the Prowler to the line. He is set to take on your current Thursday Night Thunder champion, 6-time champion I might add, Mitch Brown in that brand new Bigfoot. They started off a little weak earlier in the season, of course, dialing in a brand new truck, working the bugs out of it. Bigfoot's on top. They're looking to stay there. As the green light drops, Johnson Motorsports and Outlaw Motorsports up and over no man's land here. And Mitch Brown gets the win over the Crazy Cat and Prowler. Outlaw Motorsports knocks him out here in round 1 action. He's looking good in the brand new Bigfoot. And ladies and gentlemen, you talk about a lot of great action there in round 1. We've got more yet to come as we close out the December season here on Thursday Night Thunder. Who's going to take it all the way to the end? We're going to find out right after the break. MTA Revenge coming to you January 29th. Be sure to watch for registration with that. But we're back here on Thunder. Taurus is now set to take on BKT. Then after that, we'll see Iron Warrior and the Gravedigger. But up first, Jason Craddock, a one-time Thunder champion, knows how to get it done here on the circuit. He's set to take on Logan Wallard and the Taurus Chevrolet. Both trucks look strong there in round 1 action. BKT looking on top of his game after that round 1 matchup, but Taurus staged over here in the near lane. He has been pretty consistent all season long. He's looking to put Taurus in the Chevrolet camp on top. Both trucks staged now. Here's the green light. They're looking fairly even coming off the line down the straight. Up and over no man's land here. And problems for Taurus in the near lane. And Jason Craddock and BKT move on to semifinals. Next up in round 2, the Outlaw Joshua Wells, 2-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. He's set to take on another rookie, Sean Ryan, in the Iron Warrior from the Hagerstown Bandit race team. He made it to the finals just last week on a spare tire from his teammate Higher Education. He's looking to put the truck in the winner's circle here tonight, but over in that far lane is the man to beat who won earlier this season, the Outlaw Joshua Wells in Gravedigger. Both trucks staged now. Who's going to semis? There's the green light now. Looks like Wells got him off the line, but Iron Warrior coming back flying high. And what a ride there for Sean Ryan in the Iron Warrior. We got to go back and take another look. Who got the win? You see him come off the line, maybe a slight lead to Gravedigger in the far lane, but watch this as they hit the first jump. Sean Ryan and Iron Warrior flying high over no man's land, gets on two wheels, and look at that, by inches, gets the win over the Outlaw and Gravedigger. We'll see Iron Warrior back in semis. And next up to the line here in round 2, Wildman Ryan Johnson, a 3-time Thursday Night Thunder champion and many other credentials, now set to take on Aaron Church, Bakugan Dragonoid from Sky High Racing. He's looking to claim his first victory in that Dragonoid machine. He did it just earlier this year in Gravedigger. Now in his own ride, the Dragonoid, he wants to put the truck and the team on top, but he's got to knock off Brodozer. Here we go now, there's the green light. Brodozer got him off the line now. Dragonoid trying to come back and he's getting it. And Brodozer gets the win over Dragonoid. Aaron Church was trying to come back. Bobbed up there in no man's land. Brodozer is in semis. But now, ladies and gentlemen, as we close out round 2 action, 6-time Thursday Night Thunder champion and current champion Mitch Brown and Bigfoot now set to take on 9-time Thursday Night Thunder champion Rich Wagner in the Wild Hair Chevrolet, staged over here in the near lane. 15 championships between these two drivers. Ford versus Chevrolet. Outlaw Motorsports versus Johnson Motorsports. Who goes on to semifinal action? We're about to find out. Both trucks staged now. Here's the green light. Hard off the line now by Bigfoot and Wild Hair coming back on him up and over no man's land. And what a race across the line. Ford and Chevrolet. Rich Wagner, Mitch Brown letting it all hang out, trying to pick up the win. And I'm not even sure who got the win. Back to the instant replay here. Dead even coming down that straight stretch. Watch them right here fly high, open over no man's land. Both of them letting down the power plant and coming across the line by about a tire length. It's Mitch Brown and Bigfoot knocking off the heavy hitter, Rich Wagner in the Wild Hair Chevrolet. What an incredible race that was. It doesn't get much better than that. Here tonight as we close out the December season, we have got a lot more racing yet to go. Semifinals are coming up next, but first, we are heading down to the pits of the Johnson Motorsports race team. Jeffrey Skipper was eliminated earlier here tonight, and as well as Jason Wook in the Prowler machine. You see them down there with their haulers. They're loading up. They're heading back to Johnson Motorsports headquarters. They're going to get those trucks set and dialed in. Hopefully for the next season of Thunder, we'll see if they're able to come back. There you see the Brodozer. He is getting set and dialed in for semifinal action. It's going to be a dandy here to close out the December season. As we take a look at semifinal action, BKT set to take on Iron Warrior, then Brodozer will take on Bigfoot. And up first, Sean Ryan has been looking phenomenal since last week in that brand new Iron Warrior, now set to take on Jason Craddock, a one-time Thunder champion, representing the Bad Weather race team here tonight in semifinal competition to close out the December season. Sean Ryan has been on a rail, like I said many times before. Can he put Iron Warrior in the finals 2 weeks in a row, or is Jason Craddock going to cancel his plans right here in semis? Both trucks staged. There's the green light now. Ryan's got a slight lead on BKT. Up and over the cars here. And BKT, Jason Craddock getting the win. And you got to give the rookie his credit because Iron Warrior since last week has been on a rail. We're going to go back now and take another look. You see both trucks coming down the straight stretch. Slight lead to Iron Warrior, but watch Jason Craddock here in the near lane. You see Iron Warrior bobble up there. Both of them actually kind of did, but Jason Craddock corrected earlier, got the win in BKT. We'll see him up next in the finals. Now as we get set to close out semifinal action, this one ought to be a barn burner. Outlaw Motorsports versus Johnson Motorsports, the biggest rivalry on the MTA circuit. There you see Ryan Johnson from Johnson Motorsports race team in Brodozer. He is set to take on Mitch Brown in the Bigfoot Ford from Outlaw Motorsports, who is the current Thursday Night Thunder champion. These guys go back and forth on the Facebook page constantly. Who's the better truck? Who's the better team? Who's the better driver? We're about to find out. Bigfoot and Brodozer as we go green now down the straight stretch. Mitch Brown's got a slight lead on Brodozer, trying to come back. And Mitch Brown and Bigfoot get the win over Ryan Johnson and Brodozer. He was hanging right there with the big bad Ford. As we take a look at the photo finish here by almost a truck length, Mitch Brown and Bigfoot knock off Johnson Motorsports race team and Brodozer. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a rigorous 2021 season all year long, and we hope to see you back for 2022 because we're going to still go Diecast racing right here on the MTA YouTube channel. We are back here now with the finals to close out 2021. Jason Craddock, one-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. He's looking for 2 here in the finals. In the other lane, though, is 6-time Thursday Night Thunder champion and your current champion out of Outlaw Motorsports, Mitch Brown and Bigfoot. And you know the Outlaw Motorsports race team is cheering behind Team Bigfoot here to get victory number 7. But the bad weather race camp in the near lane, Jason Craddock looking for his second Thursday Night Thunder Championship. Who's it going to be? Bigfoot versus BKT? It's showtime here on Thunder down the straight stretch. They're hanging door handle to door handle up and over the cars. And Mitch Brown, Bigfoot pulls it out. Bigfoot pulls it out in the end. 7 times Thursday Night Thunder champion is Mitch Brown now in Bigfoot. As we go back and take another look here, off the line, it looked like they were pretty much even, but down the straight stretch they go. Bigfoot and the big Ford horsepower coming alive, flying high up and over no man's land. BKT bobbles up on that second set of cars, leaving all the room for Bigfoot. And ladies and gentlemen, it is my honor to close out the 2021 season with Mitch Brown, now as a 7-time Thursday Night Thunder champion. Congratulations to Team Bigfoot, Mitch Brown, and the Outlaw Motorsports race team. And now as we look at the overall point standings as we close out the December season, at the latter half of the brackets, Wild Hair, Cyclops, El Toro Loco, and Metal Militia all holding the gate closed for the end of the December season. Now, at the top half of the bracket, your winner here tonight, Mitch Brown, now a 7-time Thunder champion, takes the overall points championship with 220 points, topping Brodozer and Gravedigger, which those two battled it out all December season long. So your overall points champion for the month of December, congratulations to now 7-time Thursday Night Thunder champion, Mitch Brown and Team Bigfoot, representing the Outlaw Motorsports race team. And ladies and gentlemen, that'll wrap up 2021 right here on the MTA YouTube channel. Thank you guys for coming out all year long, supporting this channel and watching it grow right in front of us. I thank you guys for all the support. Be sure, if you haven't already, crush that subscribe button, and I'll catch you down the road. See you next year.
Standing tall up in victory lane, I done brought the pain and now they screaming my name. Yeah, everybody saw me rock the place. Now there's flashbulbs are popping and mics in my face. Always giving the crowd what they need. Now they're wearing my shirts front row to nosebleed. Now the crowd forms is what it's all about. Signing autographs until the lights out. Yeah.